last step before we start putting everything back together. Water pump's got to come off. Water pump is housed down here, right obviously where this pulley is. There are 6 bolts to it. Don't forget about this one that hides down here. It's kind of hard to see when the water pump is on, which is that one right there. As you can see, these other ones are pretty easy to spot. That one's a bit hidden. So you take that off, and one thing to note, it's not going to fall off when you take off the bolts. It's really a good idea to have your coolant catch below it empty, because once you pull on it, it's probably going to pop off and dump all the coolant side of it out, fall to the ground. So, got our new water pump, nice and shiny and clean, and we've got our new gasket, wherever I set that. We've got our new metal gasket. Some of the eBay kits will come with the paper gaskets. I like the metal ones better. Some of the stuff on Subaru is paper, some of the stuff is metal. For coolant, I really like metal gaskets. They work really well. Paper one that I did put on a different Subaru hasn't leaked, hasn't had any problems. No big deal. So, you know, pick and choose. I will again suggest do not get a whole timing kit off of eBay, because they will have terrible components. The biggest problem I ran into was tensioner that I've used off of eBay. The tensioner itself was not well crafted. The tensioner piece itself was wobbly and not tight, and ended up sloughing off pieces of the belt. So I ended up having to go to Subaru to get a Subaru tensioner and timing belt anyways. So right off the bat, I just suggest get it all from Subaru. It's easy, it's fast, it's expensive, but it is reliable and warranted for a year. So after you get your water pump off, put on your gasket, put on your water pump, and bolt it back up nice and tight. I usually like to do the star pattern, get a nice tight seal, so back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I'll get it on there nice and even. No gasket maker. Don't use any gasket maker on it if you're using any either paper or metal gasket. Do not use gasket maker on it. You'll just make little holes in your gasket area that can seep out. So we'll get that on, and then we'll start putting all of our other rollers back on. And what we're going to do is we're going to put them on. We're going to put this one on. We're going to put our geared one on. Put our water pump on, and we're going to put our tensioner on, and we're going to leave off this one. Leave this one off. So it'll be a lot easier to get on once the belt is seated into the correct timing position. So put on your water pump, get all of your pulleys back on except for the lower orange one, and we'll come back and get the timing belt on.